What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm gonna show you guys a relinquished deck profile I came up with. So I noticed a lot of people haven't really uploaded a relinquished deck profile lately, so here's my take on the profile. And hopefully, it did win me a few matches, but against the meta it's not too good. But you could add a little spice to it, and see how it does. I did beat Salamangreats though, I'll say that. Like Salamangreats, this is an easy matchup for Salamang. Like they're really easy against Relinquish, so you could win a few games if Salamangreats were meta again. So without further ado, let's get with the deck profile. Alright, so first you're gonna need 3 Relinquished, the main star of the profile. You need this guy to make the deck go around. So there's that. Next, 3 Millennium Eyes Illusionist. This card's really key to creating some negates when you have Millennium Eyes on the field. So you're gonna need 3 of these. It's really good in the profile. Okay, next is Plant Ochre Scorpio. It helps you search out Super Poly or Millennium or Relinquish Fusion. So either or, you can search out with this. So this is really good in the profile. And the one Plant Darling Cobra. You guys can make it 2, but I don't know. I don't really have the space for 2, so I like it at 1. But once you do draw this one though, that engine goes to crap. So 2 might be good, but I just don't know what to take out. So it's up to you guys. The one Armageddon Knight. Send out a monster. It's like a Foolish Burial, so you do want to send a bunch of cards to the graveyard. So he's good. Mainly though, you want to send out this guy, Millennium Eyes Illusionist. It's the main card you want to send out, or even I'll show you guys next, or even these guys right here, Fusion Parasite. They're good if you have Relinquish Fusion, because this counts as a Relinquish, so you could just use this as a substitute for Relinquish. So you want to, I feel like 2 is good. 2 is good because let's say you have this and you don't have any Relinquish in your hand or graveyard, and you have this in your hand, you summon it on the field, and let's say you have a Super Poly this, and an effect monster they control, so you'll make your Millennium Eyes either way. So this is good. I like it. I like this card. It comes in clutch sometimes. And next for the last monsters is Witchcraft Golem Ariru. So this is my own spicy tech on it. So I kind of thought of this one, that one set. What was it called? I can't even see the abbreviation. So when this set came out, right there. So I chose this because its effect is when your opponent activates a card effect that targets a spellcaster monster. Sorry, I shook the camera a little bit. A spellcaster monster you control or targets it for an attack. Quick effect. You can target one of your opponent controls. You can target one card your opponent controls, or one Witchcraft spell graveyard spell. Summon this card from your hand, and if you do, return that target to the hand. You can only use this effect of Witchcraft Golem once per turn. Once per turn, during your opponent's standby phase, return this card to the hand. So pretty much your Relinquish and your Millennium Eyes, they're spellcasters. So when they get targeted for an effect by a monster or card effect, you could just summon this card out, bounce that card back to the hand. Like if they get attacked, this card gets summoned out, that gets sent back to the hand. So this is like a good card for Millenniumize or Relinquish when you have no monsters attached to it. And there's another card you could use instead of, let's say you don't want to use this. You could also use Moonmere Shield. Moonmere Shield is actually not bad if you want to get over the big monsters, like let's say Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Like, you'll be able to get over those monsters because you can't target those with Millenniumize or Relinquish. So if you want to replace that with this, go ahead. It's up to you. It's up to your own preference. Like, let's say, like, it'll keep your Millenniumize or Relinquish from being vulnerable. And let's say they do. Let's say they don't. It's their turn and you don't have any. Like, you don't have nothing attached to your Relinquish. You could just use this. You have Moonmere Shield, and they want to attack into it, or they want to activate an effect. Actually, instead of attacking into it, you could just use its effect to discard, and then attach it to your Millenniumize or Relinquish. So that's another little trick you could do. So he's really good. Let's say you have this in your hand, they're attacking into it. Just discard it, equip it to your monster. So there you go. And next time for the spells. 1 Foolish Burial to send Parasite or Millenniumize. 3 Instant Fusions for, I mean, if just in case you want to send out a Millenniumize Restrict or I don't know what you need this for, but let's say you want to take him out, Mud Dragon, or of course you also have Thousand Eyes. So you got those targets. Okay, and next, Black Illusion Ritual for your Relinquish. 3 Twin Twisters, but honestly you can make this into anything else. Let's say you could use it as a Solemn Strike, Solemn Warning, Cosmic Cyclone, anything else, like, it'll work. But this is actually, those actually be a little bit better because this deck does not like to discard. And if you do, you want to discard Millenniumize, Illusionist, or the Parasite, but not a lot more than that. And 3 Allure of Darkness. So this is your draw power. Oops, sorry, knocked the camera a bit. And 1 for 1. 3 Relinquish Fusions. So 3. And I may add, it's a quick play. So this is something I do sometimes. Let's say you have Plant, right? Your opponent decides to not ash it. Well, actually, if they do ash it, you're screwed. But let's say they effect Veiler it, or they try to infinite impermanence it. Like, if it targets, you could just flip this, activate this quick play, get it off the field before they could target it. Like, chain to it. And let's say you have this in the graveyard or something, like, banish both of them, that and this, or maybe this, banish it before they could target it, and they get the effects, and you still get the effects of summoning the Cobra, Darling Cobra. You could still get on the field and get its effect to search for a Super Poly or a Millennium or Relinquished Fusion. So that's a little trick I like to do because it's a quick play. So you just chain to like a effect veiler or something. Okay. Next, 3 super polys because you have a lot of targets. And this card is so good in this deck because you have this guy, Mud Dragon, which uses 2 monsters with the same attribute but different effects. Okay, this is the main star right here. Your 3 Millennium Ice Restrict. Plant Dracospelia. Plant Treeful, so I can't even say the last name. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. And you got that, but the main star is this one because I'll tell you that right now. Let's say you have okay, first to start off with Relinquish. All you need to do to make a Millennium Eyes Restrict is 1 Relinquish and an effect monster. So most likely your opponent has to have an effect monster, like most decks do. So you're gonna be able to make this live no matter what. So you're gonna be able to make this no matter what. And the next one is your let me put these cards together. The next card you're gonna be able to make, okay, you have 2 Fusion Parasites. You can make it count as a Relinquish, and the other card you need is an effect monster. So your opponent has to have an effect monster. 95% of the time they're gonna have an effect monster. So you have this card in the field, and you just activate Super Poly. Activate this. You're gonna make this. So no matter what, you're gonna be able to make this. So it's a good way to break boards and all that. Like, you're gonna be able to break a board no matter what. Alright, so next. Next, 2 of these. Pre-preparation of rights. You guys could play it if you guys have something else in mind, maybe 1. It's up to you guys, but 2 is alright. So actually, I'm missing. Hold on, let me put these on top. I like it better on top. Next, 3 pre-preparations of rights. So this is a must in the deck. So you can search out Relinquish and the ritual spell. So this is a must. So 3 is really good in this deck. 3. Okay, next. We have the extra deck. So this is a must. 3 Millennium Eyes. It's really good. If you could get 2 on the field somehow, then you have like 1, 2 plus Millennium Eyes Illusionist, maybe 3, 4 plus the Relinquish Fusion, because it activates in the graveyard. You could like suck up a monster and negate. So you could possibly have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 negates. If you get at least 2 on the field. If not, maybe 4. If you have all those 3 set up on the field and it's your turn. You could have... This deck has potential. Like, this monster has potential. Because whatever's attached to him gets negated. So this is a really good monster. Like, you just gotta beef him up. That's why I kind of want to run Moonmere Shield. Just to, like, prevent him from, like, getting destroyed when he has no monsters attached to him. But it's really up to you guys. Okay, so next, 1 Mud Dragon, because you never know when someone's gonna have 2 monsters with the same attribute but different types. So this is good in this deck. 1000 Eyes Restrict for for what was that spell called? Instant Fusion. Oh, I can't believe I forgot that. Instant Fusion. Next, you got Plant Dragophalia. This is really good because you're one fusion monster, one dark, and it's really good. And it could provide a negate, so this is really good. Next, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Really good. 2 darks. And then last but not least, for the fusions, Plant Trifeoveratum, 3 darks, and it could negate a summon from the extra deck. Okay. Now it's time for the links. We got Nightmare Cerberus, Nightmare Phoenix, Witch's Apprentice, Nightmare Unicorn, two Linkaribos, and 1 Boros Sword, because you never know. And that's it, guys. That's it for my deck pro. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys could think of anything good or spicy to add to this deck, I'm all open. I'm all ears, because I really want to improve this deck. I just can't think of anything else to add. Maybe Dark Ruler No More will be a good addition to this deck to negate untargetable monsters, so I could like suck them up with Illusionist, Millenniumized Illusionist, or the Relinquished Fusion. So let me know what you guys think, and I'm signing out, guys. Peace.